Welcome to the HFLD Conference on Climate Finance 2019 in Paramaribo, Suriname. Our next guest is Ambassador Ramlakhan. Ambassador, we know each other for a while now. Maybe it's good if you can tell our viewers who you are and your role at the conference.
Thank you, Mr. Minister. It's an honor to be here, to be interviewed by a cabinet minister. It's a real honor for me.
The pleasure's mine.
Okay, I am Ambassador Robby Ramlakhan. I work with Ambassador Winston Laken, who is coordinating this conference. And I'm in the capacity of assistant and troubleshooter, to use the word, for this conference. Yes.
They didn't keep you busy with the troubleshooting, I hope.
Well, the first day is always the most troublesome one. And we had to resolve some issues yesterday, but today and tomorrow we don't expect any major people.
I didn't notice anything, so I think it's
well,
excellent.
It's very good to hear that. It's very reassuring.
Very good. What are your thoughts on the conference up to now?
Well, first we need to realize that this is for our country, Suriname. It's an excellent opportunity to initiate a new process, a new way of thinking, because there are many countries that have forests, but there are only a few countries which have intact forests. And we all know that forests play a very important role when we talk about climate change and effects of carbon dioxide, things like that. So we are glad that we took this initiative, and according to the comments we have heard, everybody praises this initiative. We think that for a small country like Suriname with a huge forest area, but at the same time facing the impacts of the negative impacts of climate change, that we had to do something.
Yes.
Everybody has been talking a lot about preserving our forests, but then here you have a few countries that are in an excellent
already
position,
doing that. Yes.
willing to take the next step. Yeah. And in that sense, it's a pleasure for me, and I feel honored to be part of that process, to initiate a new way of thinking, to do away with business as usual.
Yeah.
So that's it's something very satisfying for me.
Well, it's very good. And I've been talking to many people outside in the conference who are here. And like you said, everybody is very praiseworthy about the efforts taken to host this conference, to make the issues negotiable, discussing about the issues. What do you think about the follow-up for this? Are there any more plans to continue this conference?
The main theme of this conference is access to climate finance.
Yes.
The first time we did was bringing the countries together under this specific theme. Now we expect that these countries present here will adopt a declaration today, tomorrow.
Wow.
And that declaration is a consensus document. There are some steps to be taken. That's the way forward. So let's wait for the declaration first, and then we can announce what will be the next step. But in the margin of this conference, we had a national workshop also on information sharing to Surinamese nationals. What are the modalities for access to climate finance? What are the instruments, things like that. And the people from the UN that assisted us with this workshop, they told us that what we asked, they had to do in one day. Normally, they take out 5 days to do this kind of workshop. So we have an agreement with them that in a few months, they will be back in Suriname for this specific national workshop on access to climate finance for 5 days.
Wow.
That is one of the immediate results of this.
I hope you invite me again, because with the Suriname Think Tourism campaign, we are trying to create the awareness also to the people. It would very much fall into the same category as the discussions on climate finance and anything to do with tourism.
I want to reassure you, Minister, that this workshop is not only for government officials, but also for the private sector and the civil society involved in climate related activities.
Wow,
so it's
very good.
open.
I have to congratulate you for to me, already successful conference.
Thank you.
And I hope there will be many more of these kinds for Suriname. And
Let's hope so. We're working towards it.
Thank you very much, Ambassador.
Thank you, Mr. Minister.